Into our first story, the UAE to plant 100 million mangrove trees by 2030. Everyone's growing something or the other. While you're trying to grow your beard,
love
the
that.
UAE is trying to grow mangrove trees. And in just 8 weeks, the UAE will work to greenify the country and comes as a strategic move to achieve net zero by 2050. And this will further push the country to increase its reliance on nature-based solutions in facing environmental challenges and to enhance efforts to capture carbon dioxide to mitigate the effects of climate change and to improve adaptation capabilities.
That's super cool. And also Maryam bint Mohammed Al-Muhairi, Minister of Climate Change and the Environment, said through the expansion of mangrove forest areas at the national level, the National Carbon Sequestration project in the UAE is one of the most effective nature-based solutions in facing the challenges of climate change because of its many environmental benefits.
And she added, therefore, the country, thanks to the vision of the wise leadership, raised its ambition regarding the targeted number of mangroves from 30 million to 100 million trees by 2030. And studies indicate that mangroves are capable of absorbing carbon up to 5 times more than wild tropical rainforests. And in addition to being a safe natural habitat for marine biodiversity, as 80% of global fish populations depend on healthy mangrove ecosystems. And we love that. We love that. I mean, just a couple of weeks ago, I think, not a couple of weeks ago, maybe a couple of months ago, we shared this digital artist and he painted the entire landscape of Dubai in green. And
like forest vibes.
Yeah.
And we're working towards that.
Exactly. It's like a sight for sore eyes. Like just waking up to greenery everywhere. Like when you travel, right?
Yeah.
And you go to these very tropical places and you pass by the trees and like the branches. It's just such a beautiful sight. And knowing that we're going to have this at home by 2030,
And it's not just a mangrove. So there's over 4 million palm trees have been, using AI designs, there's also going to be 4 million palm trees in the next, I think, 10 to 20 years. So it's just going to be a greener city. And it's basically a plantation that works in the country. It's going to sustain the country. The craziest part about everything we've just said is its impact on marine life as well. I think that's insane. We didn't even know that, or we didn't even know the impact it has on different parts of the environment.
Yeah, exactly. It's exciting. It's so exciting. And I mean, just the oxygen, breathing greener, living greener. You feel like lush. Like, you know, when you travel, you just feel like a different sense of breathing altogether.
Yeah, 100%. Like it feels different even when you have a plant in your house. Like that's so. I will never get a fake plant. I'm trying to keep the living plants alive, but that's besides the point.
How is that going, by the way?
Not well for the plants. The plants are trying. They're doing their best.
Home.
I'm never home, yeah.
People who are never home should just not take the responsibility of owning real plants or real animals. Have stuffed toys, have fake plants, and that's the best you can do for yourself and the plant and the animal and the cat and the dog.
But like, I think even having a plant inside the house, it helps with depression, it helps with anxiety, and it's the same like on a global scale. I remember seeing this picture once of it was 2 pictures side by side, 2 streets, parallel to each other in New York. One had a row of trees and one didn't have trees. The one with trees, it was 23 degrees. The one without trees was 40-something degrees in New York. And I was like, that's actually insane, the impact that like just plantation and nature has on all these small aspects of life that you don't think about.
Yeah, and we should definitely be a part of the UAE's initiative to, you know, like greenify the country. And I would love to just, you know, go out and plant trees myself. And like a couple of years down the line, you see like, oh my God, you planted your tree there. And it's like grown to, like, it's just, you know.
I get you. I want to be that person too, like a compost bin, my own like spices and herbs. I wish I was that person. I wish, but I can barely take care of this like mini palm tree that I have. Anyways, moving on to other weather news.